Michael Hadfield, and I play guitar, obviously.
I'm the drummer.
He's the bassist. He's less important than the mini fridge. It hits so hard that you just start going like this.
Okay, who has the most varied genre?
No! Don't put your hand down.
There's different genres of music. People have different interests, you know. I know some people who like a little bit of everything.
Kind of like a mix of just like indie, metal, and acoustic and things like that.
All screamo's pretty good, and a lot of mainstream rock isn't bad.
Not really that into metal. I've never been crazy about metal. I mean, like, I like the traditional metal guys, like Black Sabbath and a bunch of those guys, but the stuff that's all like Cookie Monster stuff, I've never really got crazy about. But you know, you know, I'm 30 now, so I'm probably old. That's probably why.
For like music genres, I sort of stick around like classic rock or sort of rock and roll, sort of.
I listen to jazz, I listen to classic rock, I listen to classical music in general. I'll do folk, not so much country, sometimes rap, hip hop, metal, grindcore, screamo, techno, house, trance, whatever.
There's just something about music. Everybody listens to it. It's weird if you meet a teenager who doesn't listen to music.
Language. What would you consider happy music?
Happy music? Well, that depends on your definition of happy.
I have a pretty skewed definition of happy music right now.
All music makes me happy.
Fast is happy.
Well, I like to dance a lot, so I might put on hip hop because that would get me kind of moving, which will elevate my mood.
Happy music in general reminds me of my youth, or my more youth. Music that makes me want to dance, you know, or yell.
What about sad music? I kind of like it.
There are some bands, I think, who do it better than others. Just to be able to, better, I mean some bands who would be able to convey an emotion more effectively than others.
Well, another song by the Decemberists, I think, Eli the Barrow Boy. It's about this kid, I think, that kills himself.
When I'm sad, I listen to country, because most of it's pretty sad, you know?
What makes it sad?
I don't know. It's always about getting divorced.
It's slow and it's all acoustic, and he's whining about some chick.
And what would you consider angry music?
Slayer. Slayer would be angry music, I think.
What makes Slayer so pissed off?
It's just very aggressive music. You know, the music is really aggressive and the lyrics are pretty angry.
Like a guitar playing really loud stuff makes it sound kind of angry.
The kind of music I listen to, she would say. Sepultura, stuff like that. She hates it.
Yeah, all that loud, obnoxious rock stuff.
It's not because I'm angry, it's what I like to work out to and work on my cars or work on my bikes. It just keeps me in focus.
Angry music is amazing. That's all I have to say about that.
Once you've got that melody, it can change the feeling of the lyrics because of what the song sounds like.
I would have to say the music I listen to doesn't. That's all BS.
It doesn't do to me, but I guess when people are really into their music, it could like really like change what they think.
Mainly, it'll just make me happy, probably like happy and just like dance around a little bit in my head.
I look at it as more of an enhancement as how you're feeling at the moment.
I'm someone who's really affected by music, and so music both affects my mood a lot, and also I tend to gravitate towards certain music on a particular day based on either how I'm feeling or how I want to be feeling. You know, and I could go from feeling in a certain way and put on a certain piece of music, and it can really change that for me.
I'd say that music certainly has a certain type of mood to them. All music does, but it doesn't necessarily give you that emotion. If you listen to a very angry song, it's not going to make you angry. Granted, it might get you pumped up.
And you're just like, yes, that's how my heart's going to be going.
Well, if I feel like dancing, I'll listen to pop. If I feel like being quiet, I'll listen to country. If I feel like being loud and crazy, I'll listen to rock or rap.
Yeah, I can't listen to Down Another Day by Limp Bizkit and not be a little bit depressed, you know? I can't do that, you know? I could try, but it'd be really weird.
But I think that like when you're writing something, the emotion drives that.
Even if you don't understand the lyrics, I think an artist can convey with music and with the way they're performing what emotion they're intending. So I can kind of feel that even if I maybe don't know every word to a song.
You could also probably draw on some kind of emotion. I mean, you could have had a really good day, but it's still possible to, you know, be angry, I guess. I mean, you can think of something, you know, you can think back to when you wrote the song, how pissed off you were, and I mean, the lyrics will kind of revive that emotion, yeah. And then after the song's done, you might go back to, you know, feeling great.
The lyrics seem to really have a powerful impact, especially if there's something being said that that person really feels like, wow, this song is I could have written this song, this is something I have thought.
Like something like rap, like I shot some guy, now he's being eaten by flies, I don't know. But it could make him think that like, hey, killing is cool, I should try that sometime.
But I think it's all relevant to what age range you introduce it to as well. Because our society, I don't think our society is comfortable with seeing a 9-year-old talk about killing somebody when a lot of jokes that maybe an 18-year-old would make that may involve killing somebody can be funny.
I think you're still in control of yourself. You are the one deciding your actions.
What if they're mentally unstable?
Depends on the kind of mentally unstable. If mentally unstable in a violent way, then maybe, yeah.
If you're mentally unstable, then you might need some medication.
Especially young kids, they tend to emulate anything they hear.
Can you give us an example of kids that do?
Well, oh God, now what the, well, Columbine for one.
That's how they are brought up. You can't blame music for that kind of stuff.
Those kids were mentally unstable if they decided to go out and kill a ton of people.
It's not just the music that does that. I mean, if they could listen to whatever they wanted, but they might have still done that because they were treated the way they were at Columbine. You know, they were kind of social outcasts.
I think the most common reasons for people to kill people is not because of music, especially. It's probably something involving money or a crime of passion if somebody cheated on somebody, and then maybe if somebody's not mentally healthy. That's probably my third guess. But I would say rarely can you blame it on a song.